So hello guys, hope you are all enjoying, hope you have enjoyed the last part, and today we will enter the issues or basically questions that you find asking yourself regarding the equipment and armor stats. I know it's a big theme on the YouTube today, and there's actually not many videos there which explains it, and myself I have found looking up to these things because I have had no idea if they're any good or not. So let's just get in and look it in the detail. Yeah. So let's start the game.
Let's hope that Mast takes these findings seriously.
So here we are. And last time we've actually ended by the equipment guy, with the guy for which we have been picking up the things all over the planet actually.
Thank you for
And
your
he
help
was
retrieving the
basically
biosensors.
looking for what is happening with these trees because they have had some kind of radiation or something, no idea. So that's what we have been doing. We have been actually doing a lot of exploring and running around and doing other stuff. So let me just show you where we are right now. We have shipment. We should pick up the package. We have the main quest, and from activities we should check on Kelton, which we have to do after some time. We should start an outpost on a planet and visit the London landmark on Earth, which is actually just on Sol, and it's right here. Yeah, so we don't want to go there just yet, but just for you to see it. Okay, so today we will check on the armor and the weapons and the stats which are all here. I have actually found that there is not many information, so let me explain to you. So first of all, when you will go to the weapon, for example, like cutter, yeah, let's take cutter. So this is actually is it like that? I think so. So let's start in here. So cutter actually, this means how much energy damage does it make. Yeah, you see it's heavy firearm, and it does only 4 damage, which is not much actually. As you can see, it's worse than I have. Here you can see the ammo type. For example, on Ace, you can see it's 20.27 caliber. Uh, okay, let's go take this one. Here you can see the magazine. So how many rounds you can, or how many bullets you can basically shoot before it's gonna go out. Here you have the current state of round, which basically says how many bullets do you have on you in total. This is fire rate, so that means like 40 bullets it can fire in a one, or basically the speed of it. Range, accuracy is very important because the lower the accuracy it is, the lower the chance you will be basically hitting your target. So this should be really one of the primary things. Then there is the mass, so that means the weight of the weapon, the value, and the mods. Yeah, mods mean how many of attachments you can, or you have actually, from the total. So at the moment I have 5 mods, which are just right here, from 7 available. So I can have 2 more, and currently I have 5. Yeah, and down here you can see the additional stuff basically. So you have five mods, which are recon laser sight, reflex sight, muzzle brake, armor piercing rounds, and heavy powered, high powered, sorry. And this is what it gives you additionally, and that's because it's a rare type of pistol. So if we will take the rarity of the weapons, you have just a normal one, which is these white ones. Then you have rare, then you have epic, and the last one, which we don't have yet, is legendary. And so as you can see, the white ones, which are just casual, don't have any other things, and they don't have any mods like just this one. This can have up to 8 mods, but it doesn't have anything, so we would have to give it to it or just change it, and we have not gone to the part just yet. For Maelstrom, here you can see it has one mod on it, but it does not have any additional things like on this A side arm, which is anti-personal plus 10% damage against humans. Yeah, so when going against humans, this is really good actually. Well, at least from the start. This right here is plus 30% damage against aliens. Nothing, nobody else. So as you can see, these are all the stats. So in my opinion, what you should be looking for is the rarity, because it can give you more these additional things like over here, which is epic pistol, and you can see it has extended magazine, which is the double of the base magazine capacity, and that's like 24. Now, I am not so sure if that means that you have 48 or 24 is just the all thing. That would mean that it's double and half of it is 12. So that's not amazing, but 24 is good. We will have to check on that for sure. Um, so yeah, so that's it. And also it has lacerate, so randomly applies a bleed effect to the target, which in my opinion is really good actually. I haven't found any information if you can just basically, let's say, destroy the weapon and take all these stuff from it, like in some different games. But I will for sure check it out and do some uncovering for you and let you know. So yeah. So from these weapons, what we have right now, first thing I would do was to check on the rarity. So epic pistol is really good. You can even see the stars. Yeah. Legendary we don't have and we have not gotten yet. It does 12 damage, so according to this does 18 damage, but it has 480 rounds, which this one has only 117. That's just meaning that I have more rounds to this than to this, and it has better magazines, so I can shoot more than this. Yeah. I haven't found any information regarding the ammo type, if it certain ammo type does more damage or not, but at least you can see something. Fire rate is really nice, you can fire more than this. Range is the same, there is 20. Accuracy is worse here, so that's kind of a annoying thing, but yeah, this looks pretty cool by the way, just a look of it. And this one is actually even less, so yeah, even though this has lower value and no mods on it, but I can imagine that the value can be brought up by additional mods. But according to everything in here, I would say that this is better in the long run. And also I have more bullets into the lesser Eon than this. At the moment I'm having this just because I want to try it, and as you can see you have a lot of things on it, so that can help also. Yeah, so that's about the weapons. Now let's go to the spacesuits. Yeah, let's for example take this one. Okay, that's the deep mining spacesuit. So the deep mining spacesuit, I have been actually wondering what these all means, because I thought that these ones can give you some kind of advantage, like more physical damage, more energy damage, and EM. It would be like how much energy are you radiating, so you are easily spottable. But that's not true. The truth is that this one, physical or physics or whatever it is, means resistance. Yeah, this is resistance against the physical damage to you. This is physical, oh sorry, energy damage, energy resistant damage against you 37. This is EM, so that's electromagnetic damage. And now thermal, airborne, corrosive, and radiation are actually resistances as well. So it's like reduction of the damage. So these ones are good to check according to where are you at the moment. So if I will be on a planet and there will be a pretty big thermal damage to me over the time, I would like to pick, or I should pick, better thermal resistances because it's gonna help me greatly. Yeah, and airborne, corrosive, and radiation. So that depends. So as you can see, this one doesn't have even any corrosive resistances, which is not great. So in my mind, the greatest or most useful would be the one which have all of these three and are actually have decent values on all of them, plus these resistances. So if we will go here, you can see it has same physical resistance, same energy I believe, and same EM, and it's actually having same thermal, airborne, corrosive, and radiation resistance, but it has this additional thing which is bolstering, which I don't know what it is, grants up to 100 energy resistance and physical resistance to lower your health. So if I would take this one, it's basically the same, yeah, but this is better because it has the resistance. The lower my health is, the higher the resistance. Yeah, physical resistance and energy resistance. So if I will be on, let's say, 10% health, it will grant me like a lot of energy and physical resistance. So this is really good actually. Yeah. Now this, we will take the backpack for sure. So this one means again the same: physical resistance, energy, EM, and all these thermal, airborne, radiation, corrosive, and it has extra capacity. I have not really tested that, but as you can see, we have we can carry more mass than before. So this is gonna be the extra capacity. Other than this information, you can't ever really find out what's the extra capacity actually. Yeah, it won't show you. It won't show you like how much you will get more. So yeah, so this is how you should be tricking that. And in my mind, the best would be either to have more equipment or more like helmets, suit, base suit, and packs on the ship, so that you can change it according to your need on the every planet basically. And this one is just basically what you prefer more. So in the case of let's say arms, sorry, in the case of weapons, you should probably left one cutter because you will be mining probably all the time because of resources. If you are going for stealth, I would pick something like the Rip Shank. Sounds like a good option to me, but it really depends on what's the additional things. Because aliens, I don't know, I haven't played that much of the game yet. We are still on the first planet, but I haven't seen any aliens, but I can say that we will for sure meet them. Yeah, so this can be really interesting, and also we can add to this the perks which we have, and I can't see its skills. Yeah, so if you will look right here, I believe it was stealth. No. Okay. No, it was not. It was fight. Yeah, that's dwelling. So with melee weapons, you can do 25 more percent damage and less 10% less damage when wielding a melee weapon. So considering I would take this skill, I would have 25% more damage with the rip shank. So as it stands currently, it's 12. Yeah, 25% is what, like 3, so this would be like 15, something like that. Yeah, so I would have like 25%, sorry, 15 damage on that, which equals actually more than this one. Yeah, and I would take actually 10% less damage. So combination of this is really good actually. Yeah, so just keep that in mind, and this is how you should be treating it. Yeah, let's just look at the other stuff. For example, minor utility outfit. This can be changed. I have not changed that. I don't know honestly why, because I have the apparel in my ship, but I have left it just with the normal one. Ammo basically doesn't show you, or the other item doesn't show you much. It shows you only how much it weighs and what's the value, okay? And of course the look of it. Here you can see the mass, how much is it, so there's nothing. Yeah. For example here, which is amp, this is the 8, and you can see how much it weighs 0.10 kilos, value 100. So if I should sell it, it should be for 100, but as we have experienced before, we know that it's not true. We have actually seen that the value will be lower because basically the shop would not buy it for purchase it for that much, because otherwise it would make no sense for them. So they need to make money on that as well, so they would probably get it for like, I don't know, 20, something like that. Yeah, and in the case you would do the same issue like me, you would basically sell it to them for 20, which I'm already losing 80 credits or whatever it is, credits. And if I would by accident buy it back, it could have been for 100 again, or 120 or something. So I'd be losing not only 80 credits on that, but let's say like 100 more, so it would be like 180, because they would take it for much more, or sorry, sell it for much more. So that's how I actually ended up with losing so much credits there, because I have had like 10k or something. I have purchased everything by accident from the vendor, and then I needed to. Oh, sorry, it was different. I sold it to him, so I didn't had much credits, but I have got something. Then I have bought it back, and then by accident, or sorry, it wasn't an accident actually. I needed to sell him to him back because I was overweight, and so I basically lost all my credits and sell it to him back, making basically no credits at all. So yeah, not great. So just really be looking for that so you don't do any mistakes as I did. But hey, we are learning all the time, right? So that's how it works. we can show we can actually go to my ship right now and check what we have on board of the ship. There's additional other things like you can, sorry, you can give inventory or the equipment to your crew members and farms as well. So let's see. So what do I have here? Actually, I have here still the same thing. Nothing really great. Yeah, this is just a laser. It doesn't have much magazine capacity. I don't have much maroons. Fire rate is not great. Range is better. Accuracy, it weighs something, and there are no mods on it. Yeah. So, and this one actually has good accuracy. That's just because it's a cutter. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this one is quite good. Basic boost back. I still don't know what this basic boost back means. I haven't checked it out on that. Yeah, and for example, this is the one that you can see. For a sniper, it doesn't have that many resistances for physical, because in my mind, if you will be attacked by, like, I don't know, a knife or something, the sniper space doesn't have that many resistances for physical, as it's more on long range combat and not face to face combat, as it is this assault spacesuit for sure. But on the other hand, it has energy, and that's why you're asking. Well, if you have seen the energy weapon which we have right over here, you can see it has longer range. So this could probably, even though it's a pistol, don't worry about that much. Laser weapons can actually range more or on a long range fighting. So that's the reason why the spacesuit for the sniper has better energy resistance than the other one. EM, yeah, probably something like that too. Now, this is just basically, I guess, random according to the spacesuit. So in one occasion, I could use for radiation like plus 30. That would be good, considering I have lower physical resistance. And for the assault, thermal and corrosive makes probably more sense. So that's about it, guys. And I hope it helped you and you have actually a good understanding of how it all works. Yeah. One more thing regarding 8, and this one, so healing basically, is that you have a lot, if you have been running around, you have a lot of food, you have a lot of these things like granola mix, kefir, lemon, and you should have also this syntamil and everything. First time I have went running because I was low on health. I thought that just I will restore my 3 health, which I didn't know at the time because I just saw that I have lower on health, and I didn't know how much. But I have actually thought that eating, let's say, the sint meat and chicken will restore my health like instantly because it restores 3 health. Well, it's not really that true, actually, because as you don't see how much health do you have, and you have just seeing like the line there. I can show you in a second. Yeah, in the down right corner you can see that I don't have full health, but I don't know how much I have. It might be just me because I haven't found it anywhere, but it might not. So in case you are with that, when you wanna heal, I would recommend something like injector med packs, which gives you more health, but more health. But as you can see, it restores 4% health per 10 seconds. If you will think that, like, eating whatever, like, I don't know, supernova or just some kind of food will help you that greatly, it's not really that true. It's just gonna give you something little, and you would have to eat a lot of it. One thing I've made as a mistake, and you should learn from it as well, was using bandages. Because in my mind, bandages just patch you up and give you more health. Well, that's not true at all, actually. It treats contusions, laceration, and puncture wounds. So this is for afflictions, actually. It's not really giving you health back. So just please keep that in mind because I have used like 3 or 4 of those before I just find it out. Yeah, and there are different ones for this. Yeah, just like for frostbite and burns. I don't know where would you get that, but we will probably experience that as well. There are some like these which gives you more health for 2 minutes and resistance and everything. Yeah, injector, brain injury. So there's a lot of brain injuries like heart stroke, hernia, hypothermia, and so on. So yeah, and there are these things like sparkling water, which restores 3 health, which is not great, but why not? And there's a good advantage to minus 20% of O2 for 3 minutes when you're using actions. And as you all know, O2 is really necessary in this game at least. So yeah, that's about this. So I hope this explained everything regarding the equipment and the armor. And if you have any questions, anything that comes to your mind, please shoot, write in the comments or anything, and I will be trying to find out. Because as you have seen, I'm just learning the game as well. I haven't got that far, and there are many channels as me which are trying to explain everything like this. So, thank you, take care, and see you next time. Yeah, bye bye.